Hello and welcome you crazy people. My name is Jay and we have a roadmap for Alpha 1. Now, if the question here is like, when can you play? The answer is probably none of these times unless you are in the Alpha 1, because Alpha 1 keys are no longer available. They are giving away some. I think they're doing like a pumpkin contest. So if you could randomly win that, you can maybe get an Alpha 1 key. The reality is, for most people, including myself, Alpha 1 is out of the question. However, if you are in Alpha 1 or you want to see some content, then this will be the roadmap for you. So we'll go through it right about now. Fonso Brother. So this was released a couple of hours ago. I'm not 100% sure when. And they do like a creative a director's letter, which gives some updates and stuff like that. We're going to pretty much ignore all of it, apart from this key information here, which is about the Alpha 1 playtest schedule. Now, if you are a pleb like me and you don't have access to it, then the first 3 tests are under NDA, so there'll be no content from that. Basically, there might end up being some recorded content here, but that's released here, but we'll see. Anyway, so basically it's all under NDA, and it's not even that all Alpha 1 testers get it, it's all Bravers and Intrepid pack holders. Now, you might be an Alpha 1 tester who isn't in that category, I suspect, if you got a key, maybe some other way. Anyway, that first test is on the 18th of December to the 21st of December, just for 4 days, little NDA, Alpha 1 sneak peek. Same kind of thing at the end of February, and then things get a little bit more interesting because then you get a week, and obviously it opens up, and you see official content creators. So that'll be, Asmongold and stuff like that. But I don't think necessarily that they'll stream it. Like, Asmongold won't stream it, but maybe YouTubers will maybe record it and maybe prepare. I don't know the agreement that'll go on behind the scenes. But then the big one, this is the one where this will have a fantastic... The worry with this is, and they do talk about it, the game is going to be proper alpha. It's not going to be like, like a pseudo alpha where... or things, or a preview event or proper beta and that kind of stuff. It's going to be like, things are going to be rough, right? And they're talking about relying on the knowledge of the audience, which I'm always a little bit skeptical. But people sometimes aren't the smartest. But yeah, that's going to be, you're going to have a month there where Ashes of Creation, at least for the first week, is going to be right at the top of Twitch, right, massive on YouTube. Everybody's going to be recording footage, looking at the game, talking about all the mechanics and stuff like that. It's going to be an absolute baller of an event, right? In alpha, which because this game is so hyped from like people like Lazy Peon and Asmongold and all kind of stuff, that's going to have a really hype moment. Now, if the game just disintegrates because of its alpha status, which is sort of expected to some extent, then it could cause a bit of like friction and maybe people's hype might die down a little bit, which is probably unfair because it is only in Alpha 1. So I'm mixed feelings on that, not just because I can't play it, which is devastating, but yeah, I got some mixed feelings there about how much like that is going to be a very hype moment. So we'll see. I'll be watching all the streams, taking notes, etc. So we'll have to wait and see how it actually pans out. But yeah, I suspect that's going to be an absolute... it's going to be so big on Twitch, so big on YouTube. And then after that, we don't know when the beta stuff will come out. Maybe, if the beta stuff's a year after that, is that the kind of hype you want that early on? I don't know. But because Steven basically committed to having an Alpha 1 that's not under NDA, that if you're not going to have a constantly open on alpha where changes are getting made, then you're going to get these really hype moments. And even though it's only a section of the world, you're still going to get that really high moment. So yeah, I mean, it's going to get interesting. We'll have to wait to see how it goes. I won't talk about all the rest of the letter because that's not really the biggest news. So if you came here for when can you play or when can I play, the answer is I've no idea. Because I'm not in Alpha 1, and unless you can get into Alpha 1 somehow, or you already are, then your timeline is as such. And but yeah, if you're just a casual fan, then keep your eyes and ears peeled for that April the 6th, a full month of Ashes of Creation content, streamed, all that kind of stuff. Going to be very interesting to check that out. I'm looking forward to it already, even though it is quite literally 7 months away, 6-7 months away, something like that. But still very interesting. That's the Ashes of Creation little news update. Have a most beautiful day. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.